What up YouTube, it's your boy Zadie Knight, and finally the Shrouded Sky update is officially live in Arc Raiders. Today we're breaking down patch 1.17, the hurricane map condition, the new Arc enemies, weapon nerfs and buffs, crafting changes, the new Dam Battlegrounds underground, expedition timing, and yes, a blueprint giveaway that you will not want to miss. We've done a lot of giveaways in the past, but this giveaway is going to be different. You pick any blueprint in the game, if you win, you get it. That's it. So let me ask you this right now. Is this the update that shifts the meta in Arc Raiders? Or is this Embark just testing us? Let's dive in. Hurricane map condition. The Shrouded Sky update brings a brand new map condition called Hurricane. And when I say Hurricane, I actually mean chaos.
Whoa! Hold on! Can't see! Ah!
The wind is so strong, when you jump, you get pushed in mid-air in whatever direction the wind is blowing. Your movement changes, your position changes, your fights change. Visibility is terrible up here. Sand is flying everywhere. Long-range fights feel different. Rotations feel risky. But here's something a lot of people are going to overlook. Your shield is affected by this map condition. If you have your shield equipped, it starts flickering because of debris in the storm. And not only that, your shield slowly begins to damage itself over time. Just like cold snap damages your health when you get frostbite, hurricane damages your shield if it's equipped. And that flickering shield, it gives away your position. So now you got to make a decision. Do you unstow your shield and protect it, or do you let it slowly drain over time? Luckily, it doesn't go down super fast. But in a long rotation or a drawn out fight, that chip damage adds up. And here's something else. Keep your ears peeled, because if you hear this distinct audio cue, stop, slow down. During this event, I found a Bobcat blueprint in one of these, and my buddy found a Tempest blueprint. These aren't junk cache. You don't want to miss these. So here's the real question. Do you fight the storm, or do you adapt to it? Because smart players are going to start managing their shield intentionally, using wind direction for repositioning, escape plays, and even aggressive pushes. If you master this, you might gain an advantage most players won't even understand. Now inside Hurricane, we had two new Arc enemies. I call them the matchup twins. First, the Comet. Think of this as a popper that hit the gym, put on heavy Arc armor, and decided to hate squads. This thing is tanky, heavy Arc armor, and when it explodes, it can wipe away a team if you're careless. But here's the twist. When you kill a Comet, now you have to loot it. Because after this update, if you want to craft a deadline mine, you need a Comet igniter as part of its blueprint requirement. No igniter, no crafting. That is a massive shift in Arc Raiders. But listen carefully. If the Comet detonates before you destroy it, you don't get the igniter. Let me say that again. If it self-detonates, you don't secure the kill. No igniter, which means no deadline mine. So when you fight these, can't panic, can't run. You have to control the detonation. And while we're talking about awareness, anytime you see a Comet sitting on the ground, pay attention, because that means one of two things. There's either a bombardier nearby or a bastion patrolling. Both of these could end your run fast if you're not ready. This update is quietly tying blueprint crafting to specific Arc enemies. But let me ask you something. Are you still skipping Arc kills and speedrunning those loot routes? Are you still only going to PvP? Because that might cost you now. Second new Arc enemy, the Firefly. This thing is basically a fireball that learned how to fly. Imagine an armored hornet and a fireball had a love child. This would be it. But now instead of rolling towards you, it's flying towards you, throwing fire. It's like the dev said, you know what players need? A flying problem. You better bring fire resistance here, better positioning, and better aim. Because panic spraying at a flying explosive is how squads get wiped. The Fireflies will hover randomly. The Comets are specifically put into the game to defend large Arc. The AI is adapting. It noticed we're flanking the large Arc, so now it gave it a backup. Next up, the player project, the weather monitoring system. Complete all 5 stages and you unlock the anemometer charm and 250 Raider tokens. This is something new. When you go into player projects and hit the About section, you can now see the reward clearly listed. That visibility is huge. Embark is starting to make progression clearer. Now, I've included all of the items that you're going to need in all 5 stages in the description. Or you could just screenshot this right here. This way you don't skip things like wristwatches, which all of us have sold in the past. Might want to hang on to that one now. And this is why you stay subscribed to your boy. Speaking of which, if you haven't hit that like button so far and you do like this video, go in and smash that like button. But hey, only if you like the video. Let's try to set a goal for 50 likes. Before we move on, let's take a look at this amazing UI change. Take a look at this. It tells you what items recycle into. This is awesome. I know it's going to save us a lot of time, and it's going to make us learn a thing or two. Now let's talk about the Raider deck. I'm showcasing it in the background right now. And listen, I love free stuff. I don't complain about free cosmetics. But what are we doing here? Is it tactical gear or is it Fashion Week at Speranza? Because the community is split on this one. But the real reward everyone cares about, the beard. It's wild how something so small has been so requested for so long. And I heard a rumor that if you own the stubble and the beard, possibly this thing will grow over time. I don't know if that's confirmed. If you've heard anything, comment down below. Because if that's real, that's actually insane detail for Arc Raiders. Now let's move on to Dam Battlegrounds. There's a new underground area here. There's Arc inside. And yes, as content creators say, it's insane loot. But here's the thing. New areas mean new PvP hotspots. So ask yourself, are you going down there prepared to fight? Or are you going down there expecting free loot? Because in Arc Raiders, new content equals new danger. Our expedition window is almost here. 3 million coins and you're ready to go. If you don't have the coins yet, you could still sign up and grind more. Don't worry about it. But here's the big question. Are you going to reset? Or are you going to sit on the items and progression that you've already built? Expedition is not casual content. It's a commitment. And in my opinion, if you're not playing the game every day, all day, then maybe it's not worth it. If you're worried about blueprints, you should join our Discord community. Our community is hoarding the largest amount of blueprints in all of Speranza. We got what you need. Link in the description. All right, now let's talk about weapon changes, because this is where the meta conversation begins. The Stitcher, Kettle, and Venadator all received strong nerfs. The Jupiter and Aphilion got buffs. Embark clearly wants Aphilion and Jupiter to shine in PvP. I mean, they are legendary weapons. These are the changes to Aphilion. Reduce reload time from 4.5 seconds to 3.5 seconds. That's 1 whole second. Reduce time in between shots. Vertical recoil reduced around 50%. Improved ADS settle speed. This is not a small buff. This is a statement. Embark is saying, use this for PvP. So here's the question. Does Aphilion become viable now? Let's watch the highlights over the next couple weeks. You already know content creators are going to be testing it. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Now it's Jupiter time. Increased magnification, faster equip, faster unequip. That screams long-range engagement to me. They want you to hold angles with this thing. Now the nerfs. The Venadator received its long-awaited nerf. Lower headshot multiplier and lower base damage. But here's what matters. Embark added new levers to the code so they can fine-tune faster in future updates. Before, you could spam the Venadator and still be effective with 100% accuracy. Now cadence matters, accuracy matters, skill matters. But I'm gonna say what everyone's thinking here. Where's the El Toro nerf? Or should the El Toro have been adjusted as well? Because that's crazy. On to the Kettle. Base damage is reduced, but the headshot multiplier is still strong. So if you run Kettle, aim for the head. It's crazy that before this update, bullet for bullet, it did the same amount of damage as the Tempest. It shouldn't be like that. And now it's not. The Stitcher. Wow, this one's big. Lower headshot multiplier, lower base damage, more bloom. This will change time to kill dramatically. But here's the big meta question. Will this increase legendary weapon dominance? Because if free kits can't outgun higher tier gear anymore, that changes the risk-reward balance in Arc Raiders. We might see less free kits and more goop. By the way, goop means gear off other players. It doesn't mean loot from drawers. Moving on. The energy clip is now available by default in the workshop. And here are the crafting changes. Deadline's more expensive, and you get more when you trade it in. Same thing with the Trailblazer. The Wolfpack now requires a Rocketeer driver. The Vita Spray now needs a tick pod, and crafting a showstopper has changed as well. Did you notice a pattern? More Arc parts are required. More enemy-specific farming. Embark is pushing us to engage with Arc more intentionally. This is not random. This is design philosophy. Remember, it's a PvE VP game, not the other way around. So, let me ask you guys, overall, is this a good update? I think yes, even though the El Toro didn't get nerfed. Legendary weapons should feel powerful. They should be special. Free kits should not dominate. But we should wait and see. And now it's time, the blueprint giveaway you've all been waiting for. Listen carefully, guys. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment the name of the blueprint you want in the comment section. You must include the word blueprint in the comment. If you don't include the word blueprint, you're not going to be registered. You can choose any blueprint in Arc Raiders. You want it, you got it. 7 days from now, I'll be going live. And just in case you didn't know, I go live every night at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's 8 p.m. Pacific and 11 p.m. Eastern. If you're live in that chat 7 days from today, and you've liked, subscribed, and commented correctly, you'll have a chance to win any blueprint you desire live. No clickbait, no tricks. If you win, it gets delivered. And if you're new here, our Discord has the largest blueprint gathering community in all of Speranza. You can find the link in the description as well. Remember to keep your knowledge sharp, keep your aim steady. This is Zadie Knight, and it has been a delight. I'll see you topside. Hey guys, so if you want to stay up to date with everything happening at Arc Raiders, watch this video right here. Let's keep this momentum train going.